Hello and welcome back to NJCDC's The Loft. Today, I welcome back Cristina Tone of NJCDC's Neighborhood Help Center. First, welcome back to the show. Lovely to have you here every month.
Yes,
It's
I'm
been great.
happy to be here.
Today, I wanted to talk to you about how your December went, because I know NHC had a kind of a crazy December, and take a peek forward a little bit at what's going on in the new year. So firstly, I want to touch on the mini grant distribution. Can you talk a little on that?
Yes, absolutely. We had, like you said, we had a crazy month, and I don't want to spend hours explaining here how great it was our December, but it was a lot of work, a lot of hours, a lot of time. But at the end, it was just we're happy and we're grateful for everything that NJCDC is doing for the community. And we started the month with our mini grant. As we explained in our previous interview, we opened up this opportunity thanks to the Regional Foundation, and we provided over $10,000 in mini grants to 10
Wow.
neighbors, and we had an award ceremony. It was in the beginning of the month, and it was great. We met the awardees, and they were happy. They were excited that they're going to showcase their talent to the community. We're actually working on creating a calendar for them in January, but it was great to just get to know all of them and their great ideas. So that's coming up. And then, after that, we just, started working on the all of the other events. It was one after the other. We had events almost every day.
Yeah.
It's a lot of, just the preparation of the events, the, the logistics, making sure that the families come to the event, making sure you have everything for the event, and, and then inviting the community. And this month is busy, but it's also difficult for some families because it's the winter, it's cold, the weather, many things can happen. But, we have so many families that are, always looking out to attend our events. And, and especially this month where we give out a lot of things. So we give out money, we give out, turkey, toys, and clothes, and all of our programs are filled with, great things that we share with the community.
Yeah, for sure. I know December is like NJCDC's busiest month, and I know, you guys are doing great work.
Yes. We actually had our first Christmas tree lighting.
Oh, yeah.
Costello.
Yeah.
It was amazing. It was my first time actually running with the show, but it was great. We went and we actually cut the tree and put it at the Costello. We were going to order it, but it was so big that, we just had to go and get it.
Wow.
So, I'm so thankful for the people that helped us out, especially our volunteers. Without them, there's nothing, we couldn't do it. We couldn't do it without them.
Yeah.
And the amazing staff at NJCDC, and, our friends, my family who's always there supporting me. But yeah, we did our first Christmas tree lighting, and we had over 300 families attend the event. It was really nice. We had hot chocolate. We had panettone. We had cookies. We had everything. We had donations. It was great. And then we also had the opportunity to, we had a show. We had a show for the kids. So it was great. And we gave a lot of opportunities also to new families to enroll for our toy drive at the end of December. So we looked at any event to just try to connect with the clients, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And on top of that, we had a lot of workshops. Oh my God.
Oh yeah. I was going to say, so like, can you speak on some of the workshops? Because you had like a lot of workshops.
Yes. While doing the events, while running the events, right? So we had our open enrollment for for November. It's the month where everyone registered for health insurance. So that was a must. We had to do it. And of course, always with the help of Horizon, who's actually, is sponsoring a couple of our events. And, together with Horizon, we also had a mindfulness workshop with our coach, Clarissa Romero, online. And she does it almost every 2 weeks now. We're having, meetings with the community to, just to check with them, to make sure that they're okay and they're taking a pause. I needed it myself.
Yeah, for sure.
But thanks to Horizon, who also is sponsoring our workshops and the open enrollment, we helped over I'll say 50 families, just in that one event that we had.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, we were running an asthma workshop and with Dr. Victor from St. Joseph Health. And the day after, we had a TD workshop with our friends from TD Bank for financial and empowering and budgeting. It was great. A lot of people didn't really know how to manage their finances, especially now during the holidays. So it was important that it was important to have that conversation with the community. And and then the same week, everything happened. Back to back. We had a sports med and sponsor a CPR training.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and we had it actually here, and it was actually 3 students from Ramapo school.
Okay.
And we had them pay for over 30 certification 40 certifications for our neighbors who attended the 4-hour training. It was amazing. So we had that, and then we also had a couple of workshops online too that I have in the community. The one-on-ones that we have, the Luz, our case manager, she's always in the office here at 32 and at Barclay, continuing with meetings with the clients and making sure they're okay. And so it's a lot of work, a lot of great work that we're doing.
Yeah,
right?
I know.
And that's not even counting the events.
Yeah, I know. That's just like those separate workshops, like by themselves. Yeah, I know. Listen, there's no doubt that I think you're probably like top 3 busiest people in NJCDC, so
and I say maybe probably in the community because together with other partners and organizations, and they're doing great work. And we always, if we don't have the services, we always refer clients to go to other events, so they can take advantage of the resources. But I can tell you, probably I personally saw easily over 1,000 people just this month, and I gave them maybe a minute or a couple of minutes to each one of them, just to say hi, to ask them how they were, just to hug them and to thank them for their time, and to following us. And our WhatsApp community grew incredibly. We almost I can tell you that we probably over 1,000 members right now in the WhatsApp community. We have over 50 groups now.
Okay. Wow.
And and it's just amazing because in one in that community, we share everything that we have, and our events just packed because the information is right there, and and on the phones. So so that was even with the with all the workshop. But then we had the pictures with Santa with over 100 families. We had it here the day after the CPR training. We had a Barclay gingerbread house at Barclay with Barclay residents, with over 30 members of that community attending the event. We had a Christmas turkey drive with over 300 people in the youth center. We gave out 100 turkeys with a magician that came in to provide a show for the community, raffles, money. I mean, Bob really, really, really wanted to make sure that all of our community get what they deserve, what they need. And, it was just amazing. So we packed the house. We really packed the house that day. It was great. And that was before our toy drive.
That was before the toy drive.
God.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you want to speak on the toy drive a little bit?
Yes. So the toy drive, we worked about 2 months we worked throughout the year with AmeriCorps to try to get donations. And, I want to give a shout out to Gabby Fucci, who's the director of the AmeriCorps. So she was amazing. I mean, I love working with her and her team. And I want to also recognize one of the AmeriCorps members, Maireni. She's actually in my office, and she was my right hand during the this important event, and she learned the process. And like with
Yeah.
me, everything has to have a system,
Yeah.
right? And I need to reconcile at the end the people that come in and the people that lives the building. We want to make sure who's there, who's with us, and so she did the work. She did amazing.
Wow.
And these AmeriCorps members are great. They work really hard. So thank you for their work and their volunteer, because they're volunteer. They paid, but they're also volunteer their time.
Yeah.
So and they have families. But she was, she was always with me, and of course my team. Luz, Kayla. Because we can't do it alone. So we had over 1,000 families, 1,000 people in the building. We gave out over 600 boxes for over 1,600 kids. Half of the boys, half of the girls, and it was amazing. We gave over 7,000 toys.
Wow.
And it was just huge. I think it was the best one we've ever had.
Yeah.
Because we were able to actually know who was in the building, and that's important. In the past, you just open the doors, everybody comes in, and they go take a toy, and you don't know who's there.
Yeah.
But at this time, it was different. We knew everyone that came into the building, the families, of course. And we gave them time, and they came to our office, and we, saw them. We got, we heard their stories, and it was just amazing. I love this time of the year. I don't even have voice anymore.
Yeah, I know. Listen, I know it's been probably like the biggest, busiest week of all time, over here.
Yes. And not done yet, not done, because we had, we also had our gingerbread for the community, not only for Barclay, and now the trip to New York City with our Barclay residents, that we take them to New York to see the tree there, the Rockefeller. So I'm gonna tell you, our CEO Bob Garage, he's just unstoppable. He has so many great ideas, and wants everything to happen and make sure everything is great. So it's a lot of pressure, but we know that we're doing it for the good reasons for the community.
Oh, for sure. That's never a doubt with the NHC. So I wanted to also take a little peek into what the future has in store, for 2025.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. The years, it went by like that, right? It's already over.
Yes. So
but
January is just gonna be another busy month.
Yeah.
Less events.
Yeah.
But a lot of work in the office, because we have to make sure that we prepare for all of the documents, the reports, the information that we have to provide. So we have our first event of the year with our Three Kings. So we do it every year here at the youth center for the families who couldn't make it to the party, to the toy drive, and families that showed interest in it, be able to attend. And that's the first Saturday of January. Then we have our MLK ceremony with PYC, that our Patterson Youth Council, that we do it every year, the Brownstone. And then we're going to continue the open enrollment for the health insurance with Horizon, and our mindfulness workshops is continuing every month. And we're going to probably add 1 or 2 workshops during the month. But, and we're building our new calendar for the year. We're going to add the mini grants, the events that are happening in different locations. Yeah. So it's going to be another busy month. Yeah. And, for us and of course, sure, we for the community. But, it's just, we never stop.
I know. Yeah. When you said that, and my first thought was like, when is it never not a busy month for the NHC? So
never. We're always busy. We try to do our best at everything that we do. But like I said, without the support and the vision of our CEO Bob Garachi, our staff members, my director Eddie Gonzalez, who's always making sure that everything goes the way it's supposed to go. We know them. We know them. And without them and their support, we just can't. They're like the foundation. And we just do the work. But it's just great. This is, like I always say, this is not a job. This is our life. This is we find at NJCDC, we found purpose in life. And I'm happy, and I'm blessed, and I'm thankful that, we give everything that we have. And, just like Bob said, we have to do our best. So we never turn back and say we could have done more.
You could have done more. There you go.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I know this past year, you had a lot of great successes, right? Probably like one of the biggest successes I've seen from NHC this year has been the WhatsApp, just the WhatsApp community, because that's new. Like that wasn't that back in the day when I was in high school. I was in the NHC. You guys didn't have a WhatsApp, but it's just it's such a great idea, but also such like an obvious idea too. Where it's like it has like is giving the community information quickly as possible. They're using their phones. They're using WhatsApp. You know what I mean? It's perfect.
And especially for the community that we have here, that's one of the their tools to communicate. And so as soon as the community WhatsApp created the community, we jumped in and we're like, okay, what is this? How can we capitalize on this and make sure that everyone that uses these tools can get advantage and for the resources. And it just grew so fast. I mean, I don't even think it's been a year. I mean, I think it's only 8 months and we have 1,000 people. But also you only build that with trust.
For sure.
And our community is a closed community. No one chats. They just receive information. Because we don't want to just bombard everybody with questions and things. Everything is like very private there. And I've seen a lot of churches, a lot of people in the different organizations that are in there also sharing the information that we have.
Oh, wow.
And we also bring information that other organizations post in their website, and we also share that, because everything is a collaboration. We have to work together. If we don't have something and we know that the community needs it, we have to share it for them.
For sure.
And that was one of our biggest success. And thank you for reminding me.
Of course. The NHC is always doing great, wonderful work here in the city, here for the community. I'm always glad to see you here. And I'm excited for next time to hear all your other great successes and what's more to come.
Thank you.
So thank you.
Thank you for inviting me.
Of course.